Fanatical Massholes show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield on Facebook. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check him out. All right, let's get to the show.
Fly forever. Turn that shit up, Ayy, I'm fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, yeah, go get you the drip. Yeah, yeah, y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Yeah, ayy, y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Put on the drip for the storm, climb up the ranks and I reach for the throne. These people know what I be on. Play the in the club, this be they song. Tryna see when I perform. These ladies want talk and I think that they fawn. She want me to hit up they phone. Baby, go stop it, I'm finna be gone.
Hey, my nigga double the club and we sellin', we pull out the and we hear that she done. We don't know. This ain't different, we already know. These hoppers like crickets, like brother, we already know that we finna grip on the pole. And my niggas say that it's dumb. Brother, you know that I'm crazy. Then no, don't forget you. Hey, feel like a go, Brady. Hey, none of that shit gon' change you. Hey, young fly forever's a dream. Hey, you can't match this shit. We on different time. Hey,
Good afternoon. Welcome into the best sports podcast going anywhere. Your internet, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, TV, gaming system, local cable. It's the Fanatical Massholes show where we give you our unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinion about everything that's going on in sports. Currently, be with my dog, my brother, my compadre, Wakil, Supreme. It's your boy, Mizzo.
What it do?
What's going on, my man?
Man, chilling, finally.
Yeah, man, you know. We always do that. We adults, man. So it's always something. You know what I mean? Ain't never really no downtime. No real downtime. Anyway, man, we got a good show for y'all today. We're obviously going to talk about the big fight that happened last night between Canelo Alvarez and Terrance Bud Crawford. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. I'm going to talk about the Commanders' loss to the Packers. A thorough beatdown. They got smashed. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you my thoughts on that as well. Obviously, you know, it's 5 locks. We're going to get into that. The games you're looking forward to. And we're going to make our WNBA picks for the playoffs. So stick and stay. Thank y'all so much for supporting us. We love y'all. Remember, as I said, like, subscribe, share, comment, support the movement. All right, but let's get into it. But before we do, we got to definitely give a shout out, or I'm sorry, my condolences to the family of Ricky Hatton, family and friends, professional boxer, former professional boxer. He died last night, unresponsive. They found him unresponsive. Hey man, it's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? When you see stuff, when you hear stuff like that, you just did like it just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? You see the big mega fight last night, and you know a legendary boxer who's a Hall of Famer dies in his sleep. You know what I mean? You know, rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. Make sure I get him right here. Yeah, so his record is was 45-3. Two-time champion in light welterweight division and the welterweight division. You know, so I mean, he was a big puncher, man. He was a brawler. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as technical. You know what I mean? But he was a brawler, man. He's standing there, bang, catch you one of them shots, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had that. He definitely had some power behind his punches. You know, yeah, man. It's just anytime somebody dies, man, you don't wish that on anybody, man. Rest in peace to Ricky Hatton, man. I mean, my condolences go out to the family, you know. All right, now, so the fight last night, the mega fight, the super fight, Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford, it lived up to it. You know, Crawford kept him in distance. Bud Crawford, I should say, he fought his fight. He was assertive from the opening bell. obviously the thing that everybody thought was talked about was can he take Canelo's shots? Can he take one of Canelo's big punches? He did. You know what I mean? Now Canelo didn't get a lot of them off, but he caught him a couple. He caught him with some body shots, and Bud was all right. You know what I mean? Now when you watch them two in the ring, when they first walked up to each other, you know what I mean? The ref gives them the instruction, they touch gloves. I'm like, Canelo's bigger than him, but it's not much bigger pause than everybody would think he was. You know what I'm saying? Like he he didn't tower over him. You know, he was bigger than him for sure. You could tell he is, but Crawford's a big guy too. So,
but it wasn't
smart. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as everybody thought. I mean, Crawford came up two weight classes, the 168. Canelo obviously came down his weight because Canelo's basically in like the light heavyweight division, basically. You know what I mean? Up in there.
Right.
So yeah, it was a good fight. You know what I mean? Terrance Crawford gets the win. The judges scored it 116, 112, 115, 113, 115, 113. Everybody had to agree. If you watch that fight, Crawford was the more dominant fighter. He controlled the pace of the fight. He didn't let Canelo really get into a rhythm. There was a couple rounds where Canelo took it. You know, I think it was like the eighth round. The eighth round, Canelo had a good one. Eighth or ninth round, he had a good one. And Crawford caught him with a shot, though. There's one big one where Crawford caught him and spun his head around. You know what I mean? That was about it. He might have wobbled him a bit, but he didn't knock him down. I don't think there was even a threat of Crawford knocking him down, but he boxed the masterclass. He boxed him. You know what I'm saying? He outboxed him. But he stood in there and fought when it was time to stand in there and fight. He didn't run. You know what I'm saying? He didn't clinch a lot. There was some clinching towards the end, but, you know, and there was accidental headbutt. But other than that, man, it was a good fight. Good, clean fight. They both fought well. Good action. Consistent action. I mean, I was overall pleased with the fight, but definitely I picked Crawford to win the fight, but I think Crawford was just that great. He's just that great of a fighter. People just haven't been watching him. That's the problem. He's been on ESPN. I don't know, man. You want to say it's top ranked, not promoting him right? Whatever, it don't matter. I'm saying if you watch what he did to Errol Spence is a damn good fighter. Errol Spence is going into the Hall of Fame as a boxer. You know what I mean? He took Errol Spence apart. So I didn't have any issues, I didn't have any hesitation or trepidation saying he could beat Canelo. You know what I mean? I knew he could beat him. I definitely knew he could beat him, and he did. So yeah, man, overall it was a good fight. I like the card was pretty good too. The first fight, my man, I forgot, I think his name was Azil Muhammad. He fought a dude named his name was actually the dude's name was Crawford too. I don't think it was Terrance Crawford though. It was like Mike Crawford or something like that. And he fought him. He won that fight thoroughly. Like he dominated him. The second fight was a good one though. Not the pre-main event. The second, or was it the main event? I don't know. But yeah, the fight where it was Mbile against Felix Martinez from Guatemala. He's the number one contender. I don't think in the welterweight. I think in the welterweight division, he's the number one contender. Good fight. Good fight. They slugged it out. It was in a phone booth just banging. You know what I mean? They was just going at each other. So I like that fight as well. Overall, it's a good card. And obviously, the better part about it is the site didn't crash. Netflix did not crash, you know what I mean, during this fight. So good on Netflix. Netflix is going to be holding down boxing for a while. They're going to be hosting the big
Hopefully they get some of the NFL too. I know they did.
They already do got the NFL.
Well, they got the Christmas game.
You mean regular season game? You say?
Yeah, they need more regular season games. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I don't, man. You can't do that to local TV, man. You gotta let Fox and
They already did it, bro.
Guys live though. What
they already done that. Everything is streaming service, so why not?
Yeah, but nah, man. Come on, man. Again, some people eventually everybody's gonna have to do streaming. You know what I mean? It seems like that. But some people are sticking with cable. Some people are sticking with DirecTVs, even though DirecTV has the streaming device. Spectrum that we have out here has a streaming device. Obviously, Verizon does. They have AT&T, a TV, and all that. But I don't think they're going to take away from Fox and CBS. I just think that'd be wrong, man. You know what I mean? Don't do them like that when people have to go get Netflix. Because Netflix is expensive, bro. Like, not everybody's trying to do that.
Well, I mean, I got it through Verizon. So, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, good on Netflix though, man. Overall, good card, good fight, good presentation. I liked it. You know what I mean? I liked it. So we'll see what happens next, man. What I think is next for both these fighters. I hope Crawford fights some more. Who you know what I mean? The big fighters. Who's he gonna fight? I would like to see Canelo Alvarez fight Benavidez. Because I think as much as him and Crawford talked trash to each other and came at each other, there was no hate there. I think there's a strong hate for Benavidez. Well, Benavidez hates him. Canelo might not even know who he is. But you know what I'm saying? Which he should, because David Benavidez is nice. I would like to see that fight. David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez take that fight. And then if Canelo decides, man, I'm going to ride off, man. He's fought like 60, 70 times, 70 fights. Like, he has nothing else to prove. He's one of the pound for pound top. He's going to go down as probably top 10 fighter of all time. He's definitely walking into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So, yeah, I would like to see him fight Benavidez and then be done with it. Terrance Crawford, like I said, it just depends who's up, We'll see. He's 37. He's no spring chicken either, you know what I mean, in boxing years. He's 37, 38, so he might not be doing this too much longer either. So hopefully these next 2 or 3 years, if he decides to fight, they put some mega fights together. Boxing does. They got Dana White involved now. You know how Dana White does at UFC. Like, they make sure these guys fight each other. There's none of this ducking around and playing. Nah, man, they fight each other. So boxing needs to follow that model. Fight. Just fight them. Whatever. We don't care about this. I know in boxing, that's the whole mystique of it. Be undefeated. Like Rocky Marciano. Floyd Mayweather. Right. You know what I'm saying? But look at how Floyd Mayweather gets criticized now. Oh, look who he fought. He picked his fighters. He dodged a bunch of fighters. He da-da-da-da-da. But he fought Canelo, though. He fought Pacquiao way too late. Them two fought way too late because they should have fought like 5 years earlier.
Yeah, but
he fought Ricky Hatton. He beat the hell out of Ricky Hatton. Rest of his Ricky Hatton. I'm sorry to bring that up, but he fought Ricky Hatton. He fought Sugar Shane Mosley. He fought Miguel Cotto. Mayweather did this. So everybody who keeps saying like, oh, he did this, he ruined the sport, or he fought the fighters too, though.
Yeah,
he did fight him. No, he didn't stand in at all times and bang with him. But he boxed. He fought De La Hoya too. You know what I'm saying? He boxed. With Cotto and definitely Canelo. He stood in there. And he banged out with Cotto. With Canelo. With Canelo. You know what I'm saying? What Mayweather did. Showed he could. So, I mean, he's a defensive tactician. That's Mayweather's style.
That's what he do.
Yeah. And he just boxes. He's not with the knocking you out. He's just going to box your ears in type deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, he fought the guy. So again, but I also understand. I want to see the best fighters. Put your O on the line. Put that undefeated record on the line against tough competition. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to see as well. To me, just because you're undefeated don't mean you're the greatest fighter ever. No, you might have 4 losses and be nice. You know what I'm saying? No? So you feel what I'm saying? De La Hoya's got a few. But De La Hoya's one of the greatest fighters ever. Like, people, you know what I mean? People knock Oscar De La Hoya now, but I mean, go watch his tape in the ring. Oscar De La Hoya is a legend. He was a legend in that ring. De La Hoya dope. He liked that in the ring. He was like that. So, let's go back and watch watch these legends, kids. You know what I mean? Obviously, even Mayweather too. Watch him. You know what I mean? Tyson's got a bunch of Tyson's got what? 4 or 5 on his record.
4 or 5. But Tyson,
Hall of Fame, but he's great.
But Tyson was undefeated for a long time.
Right, no doubt. I'm saying, but Evander Holyfield, like him and Lennox Lewis fought, but they were supposed to fight type deal. You know what I'm saying? Man, my bad. Damn, they fought.
It's a lot of great boxers. Even George Foreman, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So it's all good, man. Put your undefeated records on the line. It's all good. We with it. All right, let's move on now. Let's get to the NFL portion of the show, what we really came in for. So Thursday night, man, my Washington Commanders got dominated by the Green Bay Packers, 27-18. But that wasn't that wasn't really the score. They got thoroughly outplayed, man. They did nothing on offense. Defense was just bonehead, undisciplined mistakes. I don't know. Marshawn Lattimore. Listen, man, I was excited.
You was excited about those.
I was excited when they traded for him. And then last year, I kind of dogged him a little bit. Not dogged him. I kind of was like, man, but he was hurt. This year, I was excited again. Like, he's healthy. He's good.
Yeah.
Like what he did against Malik Neighbors. But what he was doing against Green, like, there's one play with his underneath drag route. He ran all the way around the coverage to come back. Like, bro, what are you doing, fam? Like, look, I don't know. So just on defense, man, they still commit penalties when they get off the field. Up, there's a penalty. You know what I mean? Head to the neck, roughing the passer, whatever the case is. And offensively, they just struggled. They struggled, man. 54 yards rushing.
I think that was
Josh Jacobs had 84 yards himself. 51 yards between 3 players. Don't get me wrong, it could be just Green Bay because they made Detroit look that bad last week. You know what I'm saying?
So okay, let's break this down. I think offensively was the story for Washington. Like the way they look, and I even commented to you. I was like, they looking like the Bears last week. They couldn't do nothing. Jaden Daniels looked like Caleb Williams.
No, don't compare him to Jalen.
Yeah, I'm just saying he did.
Caleb Williams. He's better than Caleb Williams.
He looked at Caleb.
He's better than Caleb Williams.
He looked at Caleb Williams. He looked at Caleb Williams.
Nah, he was trying to make plays. He was trying to make plays. Nobody was getting any separation. You know what I mean? No one was getting open. I mean, he threw 42 times, which again, we talked about this. I talked about it. I'm with like Keyshawn. Keyshawn said this. You throwing 40 times, over 40 times, you're not going to win. Jordan Love only threw the ball 31 times for 292 yards.
Because they ran the ball. Right. They ran the ball.
Either way, though, I'm just 84 yards, though, with Josh Jacobs. They rushed for 134 yards.
Yeah, they ran the ball.
No doubt. I get it. They had to throw, but
I think that once they got down, they had to throw, of course. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, they were 7-3. They kept it close. They wasn't getting blown out. They should have been down a lot in the first half.
But I think what happened was they knew that they was gonna have Jaden Daniels throwing them Terry and Debo. Like they didn't even use Debo enough to me. Like what's going on, man?
Yeah, they got to get it right.
Trying to figure something out.
They better. They of course they got to get back to work. Like obviously, Terry came into work. Terry came in the camp late because obviously with the contract and everything. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see if they get it cooking. Austin Eckler's out for the year now. So now you need a running back.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Which I had him on my fantasy. I had to drop, bro. That's crazy.
They lose Dietrich Wise, a big defensive lineman, pause. He's out for the season. You know what I mean? Like, and he was like that defensive line is pretty good. Like they're not bad. It's not really their defense. I'm not gonna really put it all on their defense. Yes, they're undisciplined in the pass. They're undisciplined in the past. You're right. It's the offense. The offense got to do something. They got to spell this defense, man. They've got to do something. The defense has done okay. Defense has not been god awful. In pass play, yes, but again, you're out on the field so much because offense is not doing anything. Like, come on, you know. So that's my takeaways from it, man. I just think the Commanders got to go back to work. I'm not panicking yet. You know what I mean? Like I said, I still think they're going to make the playoffs, but it's going to be a little different of a year. Again, there's game tape now. There's this, that, and the third. But who said? I think Akeem Talib said there's a blueprint on the Commanders. No, it's not. Let's stop it. The Packers are probably the Packers are that good, though, man.
I said that too, and I don't think the Packers that good. Just my
okay.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, we definitely.
They're excited. Look. They're excited about. They play Detroit, who don't got Ben Johnson, right? So we'll see what Detroit is all about against the Bears. If the Bears beat Detroit, we just know that the coach for Detroit, he's just not that. They not that good.
Oh yeah, because you down your two coordinators, defensive and offensive. Yeah, of course.
And I think with Washington again, they had game film on them, so. You know what I'm saying? I told you this.
You know what, too? You know what's so weird, though? So it's crazy, right? Like, Detroit looked bad against Green Bay.
Yeah.
But it's not like his coordinators, his former coordinators look great against the teams they played. The Bears' offense, again, Caleb started out 10 for 10, and then he stalled. Green Bay, Minnesota came back and won. And then the Jets' defense, the Steelers put a 41 on them? The Steelers got like 43 on them.
But like, see, with that.
Come on, man.
I mean, with that game,
they didn't show up.
Yeah, I think with the Bears last week, it was just more of like they did stall, and then Caleb, for whatever reason, he wants to go for bigger plays when he got wide open. So they got to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the defense or whatever the case may be, I think they got gassed.
They didn't adjust to the blitz. They didn't adjust to the blitz either. Remember?
Yeah, that too.
Brian Flores only blitzed them once, and he blitzed them 14 times after that. You know what I'm saying? In the first half, he only blitzed him one time, and he came after him. So I mean, that was kind of it too. And again, like you said, he fell back into the USC Caleb last year. Caleb Williams, when he started out great and poised in the pocket, that touchdown run, he knew that was it. It's time to make. I can make a play. He was instinctive. He ran over the dude. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, okay, Caleb.
Yeah.
And he just went back to you know what I'm saying? It's pressing too. So that's got to be it too. Like if they get down or if the team starts to get momentum, he's got to stop pressing. Offense got to stop pressing. You know what I'm saying?
No, he just got to hit his open receivers. Like he be having open receivers.
He's trying to make plays because he's seen the other teams coming. You know what I mean?
It don't matter. Like just hit your open receiver, bro. That's all you got to do. Okay. Simple.
Hit your open receiver. We'll see today. All right. So what's the 3 games you looking forward to? What's the games you looking forward to today?
Bears and Lions, Eagles and Chiefs, and I'm looking forward to this Falcons and Vikings because two upstart quarterbacks. They both got drafted in the same draft class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good one though. I thought about that Vikings Falcons game. I mean, I hate to say it. I think the Falcons are going 0-2. You know what I'm saying, I think JJ McCarthy's calmed down. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not about to put him in Canton and but he's calmed down. He settled down in that game. He settled down against the Bears. He might be, you know what I mean? And again, he's got Justin Jefferson. Jordan Addison will come back. He's got Hawkinson. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got guys. He's got Aaron Jones. He's got guys. He's got guys on
weapons.
That team. So
he got weapons.
He settled down. I think he's gonna be all right. I think the Falcons go 0-2, man. I don't know. They should have won that game against Tampa Bay. I think they go 0-2. But anyway, games I'm looking forward to: your Bears against the Lions. Who goes 0-2? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. It's gonna be a tough one, man. Like whoever goes 0-2, I think that I don't want to say it's it, but it's gonna be hard to climb out in that division too because you're gonna go 0-2 in your division.
I know this.
That's division game, so that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Broncos Colts, man, that's a sneaky good game right there, man. Broncos Colts is a sneaky good game. Daniel Jones is going up against a defense, an elite defense. Let's see what he does now. You know what I mean? He lit up Miami. We'll see what happens. Obviously, Bo Nix, the offense didn't look that great. We'll see what they do against the Colts defense. And then the Eagles Chiefs, man, I think the Chiefs are going 0-2. I'm saying it. Like, I think they're going 0-2.
You think the Chiefs?
Yeah, Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs going 0-2 too.
Yeah. He was going in there and smashing them.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? You're down 2 receivers. You're still in established the running game. Yeah, the Eagles defense wasn't great against the Cowboys, but they came together when it was time to. And plus, Jalen Carter will be playing this game, the whole game. He ain't gonna do nothing dumb like he did last time. So
hopefully he don't spit in.
Right, that's something. I don't think he's gonna do nothing dumb like that. So he's gonna be. I think the Eagles run through him. You know what I mean? Pause. Right. All right, here we go. So now, speaking of that, we got our 5 locks. So my locks for this week. I got the Cowboys -5.5 hosting the Giants. I got the Bears +6.5 at the Lions. I got the Broncos +1.5 at the Colts. I got the Cardinals -6.5 hosting the Panthers, and I got the Eagles -1.5 at the Chiefs. That's my 5.
Okay, so I got the Bears 6.5 at the Lions. I got the Eagles 1.5 at the Chiefs, and then I got the Rams 5.5 over the Titans, and then give me the Broncos 1.5 over the Colts, and give me the Falcons 3.5. I'm gonna take the Falcons.
+3.5, right?
+3.5. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lex ain't here to make his picks. He'll give us some. We'll get him slid back in there next week and all that. So yeah, we'll do 5 locks, baby. We here. It's that time. Let's get to it. All right.
Yeah.
Before we go though, let's talk some college football real quick first. My thoughts on this weekend that just happened yesterday. Notre Dame and Clemson are done. Notre Dame's 0-2, lost to Miami, and 2 ranked teams though lost to Miami and Texas A&M. Texas A&M came back to score the winning touchdown in the final seconds. Clemson might have a chance still because they have conference championship game and they're in conference play, so they can make up some ground. You know what I mean? Notre Dame though. You don't have one. So you really got to hope some teams stumble. I don't think Notre Dame gets into the playoff this year. And I had them in there. So 2 teams that I had in there, I think are done. Damn it. Georgia's still on top, man. Like that, I thought Tennessee was going to beat them. Tennessee was up 14-9. I'm like, okay, here we go. Nope. Georgia, them boys, man. Them Georgia boys is about that. You know what I mean? So they did their thing. And then Miami's here. Former Georgia quarterback. What the hell is his name, man? Why the hell did I forget his name already? Anyway, former Georgia quarterback did his thing. You know, he lit up South Florida, which I had South Florida -19 because they looked so good against the other teams. Nope. They went in there and smacked on them. Straight smacked them.
And shout out to my Wolverines, man. I mean, I know it was Central Michigan, but man, they smacked them so hard, bro. Like, yeah. So, and shout out to Alabama. Look, I sat there and watched some of that game.
Yep.
Wisconsin couldn't do nothing against their offense. Couldn't do nothing to stop them. They just scored at will, and at will. Shout out to Alabama for going up north and smacking the shit out of Wisconsin, bro.
Yeah, I thought sure Wisconsin was going to do something a little better, but yeah, they got scraped.
Yeah, they got scraped.
They got absolutely demolished, man. It's crazy. That's real crazy, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. That was college football. Let's see. Now WNBA. Before we leave, WNBA playoffs are today. They start today. So I got the 1-8 matchup, Lynx Valkyrie. I got the Lynx. The 4-5 matchup. I'm sorry, the 2-3 matchup. The 2-7 matchup is the Atlanta Dream hosting the Indiana Fever. I got the Fever upsetting them. Even without Caitlin Clark, I got the Fever upsetting them. And then we got the 4-5, which is the Liberty and the Mercury. I got the Mercury beating the Liberty. Liberty, the defending champions, don't defend their title. And then I got the Aces. So the Aces are the 2 seed hosting the Storm, and I got the Aces over the Storm. That's what I got in the first round. Second round, I got the what did I got here?
What can I go? Can I go with my pick?
Go your first round. Go ahead. Go your first round.
So first round, I'm gonna take the Lynx too. I don't even know how to pronounce their name. The Valkyrie. The Valkyries. Yeah, I got them. I'm gonna take the Indiana Fever over the Atlanta Dream. Give me the Liberty, man. They the defending champions. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the Liberty to win this first round matchup against the Mercury. And then I like the Aces. The Aces should go to the second round.
Okay. Carson Beck is the guy too. I was thinking of for former Georgia quarterback that plays in Miami. I'll be blanking out. Carson Beck. Anyway, all right. So second round. So that'd be the winner of the So it'll be the Fever against the Fever against the Aces, right?
Fever. What? Fever is the.
Yeah, the Fever against the Aces. So I got the Aces. I got the Aces beating the Fever, and then I got the Lynx beating the Mercury, and then in the championship, I got the Aces. I got the Aces beating the Lynx for the championship. That's what I got.
Okay.
Good play out like that. What you got?
Okay. Okay, so if we go, so I said what? I said the Lynx win in the first round, right? So they would play.
Yeah. They would play they play the
Aces.
They play the Mercury. If you
They
pick
would
the
play
Mercury or Liberty.
No, I picked the Liberty.
Okay, so they play the Liberty.
Okay, so
that's the 4-5 matchup.
Okay. And then I picked the Indiana Fever to play Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah.
Right. So I would take the Aces to beat the Fever.
Yeah.
And then I would take Liberty to beat the Lynx.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you got the championship. You got the Liberty and the Aces again?
Yep.
Who you got?
Repeat.
Who you got winning?
You know what? I'm gonna take the Aces. The Aces
winning the championship, no doubt.
Yep. I think.
The Aces beat the Liberty. Liberty beat them last year in the playoffs, but Aces beat them for the championship 2 years ago. But you're right.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up. I got my defensive player of the year is Nafisa Collier. I was gonna pick her to win both MVP, but A'ja Wilson came on, man. Winning 16 games in a row for the Aces, man. That's big. So I think A'ja Wilson is the MVP again. A'ja Wilson is she's the top 10 player she's the top 10 player of all time already.
And they don't put no spotlight on her. That's what I don't understand.
They don't put no spotlight on women's sports, period. They got to start doing better. But, because Caitlin Clark ain't there. But no, I'm not. That's a whole nother subject, whole nother story. We'll get into that. And start showing the women some love, man. They're good. They're all good. Caitlin Clark is great, too. I'm glad Caitlin Clark's there. Paige Beckers is there. Juju's coming. But, A'ja Wilson is a dog. She's been that. You got great players in the WNBA, man. Watch them. Trust me. It's just this different. Stop looking at it like it's the NBA. They're not dunking on nobody. They're not doing up and unders. They're more technical sound. They're more fundamentally sound. Yes, they got to make more of their layups and stuff. Their bunnies, they miss a lot, but still, it's a different type of game. Don't go into the WNBA looking for the NBA. That's where you're already losing. You know what I mean? Like, come on, don't do that. You're doing them wrong too. It's a different type of game. That's it. That's all. Same sport, different type of game, different league. All right, before we get out of here, man. Just want to just say shout out to everybody, man, that rocks with us, man, supports us. You know what I mean? And as I said a couple weeks ago, man, be good to each other, man. Love each other, man. A lot of stuff going on in this world, man. Don't let them divide you, man, if you don't want to be divided. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know? We all can have a difference of opinion, and it's all love. You know what I mean? That's it. Difference of opinion just doesn't mean I want to harm you. None of that. It just means I'm different from you. Even if I know you can't stand me, even if I think you are whatever, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean, it should never go to the extreme. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, love each other, man. And if you don't love each other, just stay the hell away from each other. Stay away from me. If you don't like me, stay away from me. Because guess what I'm going to do? Because guess what I'm going to do? If I don't like you, I'm going to stay away from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay out the way. I'm going to mind my business like everybody should, and that's it. You know what I mean?
I think at the end of the day, people just got to go with truth, man. If they ain't going with truth.
Everybody has their own truth.
You would have said,
it's a different type of truth.
I know it is, but I mean,
not different type of truth. People have their own. People, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they have relevant truth. Yeah, true that. So if that's what your truth is, or whatever the case may be, that's you. But don't try to knock each other about it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not, man. Love, peace, and blessings to everybody out there, man. Love y'all. It's been the Fanatical Massholes show. For Wakil, your boy Mizzo. We'll see y'all next week. Y'all be good. Enjoy them games, man. We out. Easy, you heard? Easy.
Turn that shit up, yo.
Ayy, I'm fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip.